evilest fucking city I've ever been in.
They stole a Christmas toy, took him to the crack dealer.
So if Skid Row #1's in California, hey, Skid Row #2's here in Austin.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on the homeless crisis here in Austin.
Some are guys and some are bros. And that's a hope.
If something is constantly urinated upon, it's being demonically consecrated by creating kind of a shit storm where you can create a shit portal and shit demons will come out of it.
Austin is wonderful. And the people in Austin is wonderful. The street peoples, same thing. If you can't make it out, you can't make it nowhere.
You should drag up a chair, we'll start up a ruckus, have a table. So Austin is not really a part of Texas, although I love them both. But I came to Austin under the banner of we're all here because we're not all there.
There were popular buildings the last 4 years, like those cardboard boxes. You know, it's crazy. Austin grew a lot. It grew a lot from a small town. It's a big city now, and it's got all the big city problems that go along with it.
Is that right?
Crime, the drugs, everything went up.
You got beautiful weather, you got beautiful scenery, people all around here, they're all beautiful. You know, and it's just sometimes there's that one person or those people that don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
The morality is going way down.
One guy I had a fight with, he swung at me for nothing. He's just mad because I guess he was jonesing or something. And then another guy came back a little younger with the pipe and he started bashing me all over my head, you know.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, he got me real bad. Not one cop came, but finally I think somebody seen me bleed. I was gushing, man. I lost a lot of blood. I'm still kind of half weak a little bit.
The biggest issue by far over this past year has been the homeless crisis, right?
The problem with making that disappear is that this challenge is not one you can just make go away.
The latest numbers put Austin's homeless count at roughly 6,600.
Most households in America are 1 or 2 paychecks when being homeless. There's no such thing as a living wage anymore in America.
There's a direct correlation with our rising rents and the rate of homelessness.
And I was going to these neighborhood association meetings and people were as angry as I have ever seen at a public meeting. A guy came up to me after it was over and he said, "You're mayor, fix this. And if you don't, I have a gun and I will fix this myself."
So about once a week, we'll have a homeless person come in. I've had 2 knives pulled on me. Had to call the cops one at a time, and the guy went to jail. There's like a lady, she has a catheter. There's been many occurrences when she's thrown her like shit bag on buildings. And just like 2 weeks ago, there was a homeless guy that got mad at one of the businesses, took one of the Lime scooters, like the electric scooters, and threw it through a window. Yeah, right down here. So they had to have boards all over their windows for
6th Street here?
Yeah, on 6th Street, right down the road. The bartenders I do talk to, I mean, they don't like homeless people around here. They bother guests, like, they cause trouble.
Do you have to stop a lot?
A lot. Every day.
Man.
Every day. Yeah. And I mean, we feel bad for them sometimes. You know, it's hot as fuck. It gets hot.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it's a business, man. I can't give out stuff for free.
No.
She's just like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless. As she stands there singing for money.
there was another lady over there, but she started getting naked over there. The one.
Oh, we saw that. Well,
so we told her, no, we didn't. I didn't see her, but I mean, she was changed. She pooped on herself, and I said, "Mom, look, yeah, it's just." But they do that, and she's not crazy. She just does it just to do that. I'm like, man, the cops will get us, and they're gonna make us all move.
Yeah.
I ate 5.5 pounds of granulated sugar and 400 packets of Sweet and Low, and then drank 2 gallons of pickled juice in about 5 minutes, and then I became different.
But we are seeing a lot of folks with mental illness that are homeless in our community. I know on numerous occasions, me being our sergeant supervisor of our mental health unit, we've gone out in the community and had to interact with these folks. They're suffering from schizophrenia, bipolar. They don't have access to, they don't have health insurance, access to doctors, so they're self-medicating. They're on methamphetamine. They're consuming alcohol. I can think of one instance. We had a gentleman right around the corner up here, right here at the access road to I-10. He was in his underwear with drinking, walking out in the middle of the access road. It's not something to laugh about, but it's sad. And we were able to get that gentleman to a psychiatric hospital to get help. But I just feel we're getting more and more people, a larger population faster than our resources are growing.
Some are dangerous, some are kind, some are angry, some are nice.
Have you seen some of the dangerous ones out here?
Oh yeah. I've seen stabbings, I've seen killings, I've seen people get beat up to a pulp. I've seen people kill themselves. I've seen people OD. I've seen women getting fucked behind trash cans, prostitution, everything, extortion. I've seen everything. And that's one thing we got to worry about too. It's dangerous living out here in this position. Some people disrespect us. Some people call it names, call it drug addict, call it alcoholic. Push heads, speed freaks, shit like that, Some people don't like that because they don't know who they are. You can't just judge a book by its cover because you may be skinny or...
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you filmed me?
Yeah, we're filming documentary.
Okay, so maybe you should ask me if I want to be on film before you do that.
Do you have any thoughts on the homeless crisis here in Austin?
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on the homeless crisis here in Austin.
What do you think?
It's also, I want you to understand, I respect what you're doing 1,000%. It's very hot out. I'm trying to get my dogs back, right? So please be courteous to us and allow us to keep going forward so I can get them off of the heat, okay?
Yeah, have a good one there.
It's Austin, Texas for you. It's like LA. All right.
Some are hoes, some are guys, and some are bros. And that's a hoe.
Hey, this is 6'7" Kevin. As we go from city to city filming these documentaries, there's a few stories that we always hear. Many people experience personal injuries with little to no judicial recourse. But when you get in an accident, you are not alone. We want to thank our sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, for helping us travel to film these stories. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest personal injury law firm. If you or someone you care about is ever in an accident or suffers a serious injury, Morgan & Morgan could be the first name that comes to mind. They don't settle for lowball offers. They've achieved significant verdicts in the last couple months alone for those involved in life-altering car crashes. This includes $12 million in Florida, which is 34 times the highest insurance offer, and $26 million in Philadelphia, which is 40 times the highest insurance offer there. The best part is that your fee is 100% free unless you win your case. Morgan & Morgan has made filing a claim for an accident or an injury super simple. You can just hit the link in my description and fill out this quick form. That's all it takes. Everything's handled online, so no need to go into their offices or deal with any headaches.
A lot of people are really fucking crazy. I mean, not just crazy, but they're fucking nasty as hell. You can get attacked out here for no reason. People suffer from various things that hurt them over a period of time, such as mental illness, drug addiction.
What's it like with the schizophrenia?
Oh, they just tell me that I'm not, mine is like not suicidal, not homicidal, but it's just not in a course the way a normal person would think. When I got into the domestic violence with my roommate, And the police, I called the police, and they sent me to Seton Hospital, the regular hospital, Seton Hospital.
Yeah.
I forget where it's at. But the doctor said that he wanted me to be put back on some medications before he released me back out into society.
Some of these men and women were let out, supposedly the men and women who were, I guess, stable enough to re-enter society. And some of those people lose focus, they lose the way because of what? They're homeless. Because maybe mom and dad don't want them back. Maybe your girlfriend don't want them back. Maybe your boyfriend don't want you to come back. Don't want to put up with you. So here you are, you find yourself in a situation of being homeless. And especially in the summertime in Texas, it gets hot. The lack of water, sleep, and food, it plays tricks on you.
Addiction and depression got me homeless.
Dang, you think that's a lot of people?
That's everybody. Most people, the ones that ain't addicted, they got mental health problems, which is worse than addiction.
How is it with the mixture of like drug addicts and mentally ill? Yeah.
More mental health.
More mental health?
Mental health is more serious because they dangerous.
Oh shoot, okay.
Dangerous. All the drug people want to do is get high. The mental health people are dangerous.
Really?
They need to be treated, and they're not being treated by how they want to. The mental health people are dangerous.
Okay.
I'm not knocking them, it's the system.
That's just what it is.
Taking care of them, no. The system needs to take care of, put them in institutions and take care of them, man.
You think the system's not, Texas ain't doing enough?
Shit. I not get butt naked run out shooting tonight. I land in the middle of shooting tonight. Police pass and I say, how you doing, John? And keep going.
We can sit and reminisce about the old school. Maybe share a cigarette because we both fools. Chop it up and compare perspectives. Life, love, stress, and setbacks. Yeah, so you can tell me how hard you had it. And you can show me all the scars to back it. And we can analyze each complaint, break it down and explain these mistakes I make. I like to tangle up the strings of the puppetry, but you knew me back when I was a younger me. You've seen Sean in all types of light, and I've been meaning to ask you if I'm doing all right. Yesterday, was that you? Look just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we did.
Well, I'm the guy that YouTube, I guess about 6 months ago, started my drug addiction and how powerful it is over people. And Christmas Eve, man, my son was 6, my daughter was 2. I was on crack. My baby mama didn't know it. She went out to do something. I broke the one out the house and stole the Christmas toy. Took him to the crack dealer. When she came back, she was naive. She believed the story, thought a thief broke in and stole a toy. So she called her daddy. He came, picked her, took her to Walmart, bought some more Christmas toys. They all went to see, redone the Christmas tree, redone the toys. Believe me, I'm crying inside, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is we redone the toys, and before 6 in the morning, my kids woke up in the morning, the toys was gone. I had to explain to my baby mama. Somebody done it. She didn't believe me, called her dad and came, God, that's the last I seen my family. And I blame it on crack. I had choices, but I blame it on crack.
Last time I met you, you said something really, I think it may have changed some people's lives. Your story about you selling your kids Christmas presents for crack. Well, that's I think honestly one of the most powerful stories for people, like learning about addiction and how bad it can be, you know what I mean?
Well, a lot of people thought I was tripping about whatnot. I just let people know that sometimes you gotta talk about stuff to release yourself, man, of guilt and shame. Because a lot of people have done worse than me for crack, you know. Off the food addiction, off the gambling addiction, sex addiction. It's all life, man. What's that say? Live it, love it. Don't hate it, man. I'd rather be alive than dead or in prison, man.
The drugs are fucking deadly, fucking poisonous, man. The fentanyl stages these days are worse than crack epic of the 80s, you know?
You got a lot of people doing drugs now just because they depressed or they lost their job. They weren't doing drugs before.
So they become drug addicts on the street.
Not some of them become drug addicts while they on the streets.
There's not only me, there's a lot of people out here who are homeless and who are really bad on drugs, really bad on alcohol.
Shit.
Yeah, so I'm just shaking real bad.
Yeah, no,
I'm coming home with alcohol. You know what that's from?
What?
I pissed myself.
Really? Fuck.
I don't know.
Shit, man.
Because I couldn't get up.
Is fentanyl pretty prevalent here, like in Austin?
Yeah,
really?
It's been a pretty big.
A lot of people doing fentanyl?
Yeah, I overdosed 131 times.
I put myself in a coma 131 times. I don't know what it was. I thought, well, if I just do it one more time, somehow I thought that was going to make things better. Because I thought I was some kind of a monster, you know. I mean, it's because I was looking back at everything I did in my life, all these people that I killed. You know, I don't know why I did it. Put a goddamn machine gun in my arms.
Shoot. Well,
killed the Nicaraguan offensive. Nicaragua, the Honduras, Panama, and Colombia. It's equal to Vietnam. The reason why I was trying to kill myself is because I felt alone. I felt like I was the only man that knew this shit, you know? I don't want to kill myself anymore. I want to get I'm going to get better. I don't want to fucking die like this. Fucking useless.
And with homelessness on the street in Austin, have you noticed, is it more like mentally ill? Is it more drug addict? Is it a mixture of both? Is it people just down on hard times?
They're all three.
All three.
Yeah, all of the above. But it ain't just down here. It's nationwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nationwide. That's why I'm going all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't just because it's just down here. No, it ain't just down here. That's everywhere, all around, around town.
Hello, my name is Today America, Shane Zurich. Speaking on behalf of the homeless situations around the world, around America. Fentanyl is a very bad drug. Fentanyl cannot be utilized with any other drug. Please remember this. You cannot use fentanyl with heroin. You cannot use fentanyl with methamphetamines. Especially if you're using fentanyl with injections. What it does is it winds up clogging up your artery. Either your heart artery or it goes through your heart and then winds up into your brain. And so what happens is a lot of times these people are hearing this popping sounds when they have their loved ones on the phone, claiming that they're about to commit suicide, claiming I'm about to blow my head off, I'm about to do this, I can't get my drugs. And some of this popping sound that you're hearing is really not them blowing their heads off. It's the main aorta's blowing out.
They're putting stuff in drugs. They're making girls crazy. They talk to themselves, you know what I mean? I'm like, why do y'all even go over there? Why do y'all even do it?
But it's got bath salt in it, it's got Comet cleanser in it, fentanyl in it.
Yeah.
The worst thing about addiction, period, but especially crack, that's dominating the black community, it just spread to the whites and the Mexican left 20 years ago. But crack was in the black community about 25, 30 years ago. Of course, we know planted by the U.S. government, the FBI, destroy the black family structure, period. It wasn't, that was the main point, to destroy the black family structure, period. They did a good job at it. You know, I'm one example.
Mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah. Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today.
I've been sober now for almost 6.5 months.
Hey, congrats, man.
And good, you know. The good thing is I was locked up, so I'm clean.
So getting locked up forced you to get off the drug.
That was the best thing happened to me, getting locked up. I was in a wreck. I told all my buddies, friends I work with, I've been sober. Congratulations. How's it feel? Man, it feels a hell of a lot better. Staying away from all this, staying away from all that. I'm no alcoholic, no drug addict. I'm done with that. You know, I got 2 jobs now, so I'm making a few dollars, but you know, here and there.
Alonzo, and what are you doing out here for folks in Austin?
Man, I'm trying to beautify Austin. I see that they don't pick up the paper, you know, we need everybody picking up paper to beautify the place, you know? I think Austin is worth it. You know, because I've been around here for a couple of weeks, and I was like, what's the problem? And then what's the solution? Yeah. And so I said, I can do something. So I started picking up paper, and then this one dude, he just dropped his whole tray on the ground. And so I went to go pick it up, and then he finally picked it up. So I said, it might become contagious.
Lead by example, kind of.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't think Austin was that. Had good people here. I didn't. I just thought they didn't care about the homeless, but I've been out here for a couple of weeks, and it's some really good people helping out. And I said, okay, they do have people that care. Yeah, they do have people that care here.
Do you think there's enough beds for homeless
No.
people?
No, I don't. We had like 8 dudes out here. Give me 8 more beds. You know? I'm like, this is bull.
Yeah.
You know, Austin shouldn't work like this. They should have beds for people just starting, and then once you start, you know, you go to work, you know, and you try to get out of there, not stay in there. Because we have...
You agree with them?
I 100% agree with him. In fact, I go a step further and say, thank God for this man. That is a message. That is a voice of what is better and what is righteous.
I made a choice, had a choice. Drugs, women, or my responsibility. And my responsibility, taking care of me. I got out of homeless because, like I say, you know, I put myself homeless. I really never been homeless. Just that I was doing some stuff from the street, so I got on the street. I realized that I got too old for it. I got hit by a truck, all kind of stuff. And I had 5 operations, but through the grace of God, I know now, no matter what I do, I'm a child of God and God loves me. But see, I got myself together. I live here now. I've been here for 8 years, pay my rent, and I still. But anyway, everything I do, I'm being forgiven because God forgive me.
I spent a year in Vietnam, and God really changed my life. He saved my life, and so some of these guys are veterans, like this guy here, a Vietnam veteran here.
Oh wow!
And our church, what we do sometimes, we go out and feed these guys and give them something to read. And you know, Jesus said, when I was hungry, you didn't feed me. And they're gonna say, well, when did we see you hungry and didn't feed me? He said, in so much as you did not do it to the least of these here, you did not do it unto me. So once you read the Bible, there's a lot of things in there that kind of get your attention. So
because I was using the word of God as medicine, I told him that was medicine, and it was keeping me calm, collective, and I wasn't hurting nobody. One thing might hurt nobody, one thing might hurt myself. I was just going to work, coming home, reading my Bible, going to church. And this is my hammer right here. At the house. But I'm trying to say, like, Austin, I can't say enough about Austin. Austin is awesome.
What do you think about, because I've met a lot of believers here, do you think this is a spiritually hot place right now? Love for God?
It is, because without God, I know I'm nothing. And people that I believe in, relate to, they feel the same way. And like right there, my friend.
When you have God in your life, you do not have problems. You have solutions. Because if you worry, it's a lack of faith.
Right there.
You know, there's not very many burning bushes coming down like times of old. God uses people.
You know, respect everybody, respect yourself. The only difference in a homeless person and a regular person is a homeless person don't know how or haven't make the right choices in life. It was separated, not color, not clothes, not smell, not looks, not money, not house, not car, not none of that.
To know that, you know, even if you do feel homeless and you feel like you don't have nobody that loves you, you're not alone. You're not unfortunate. You are very fortunate and you're blessed, and God will do anything in His power to allow you to see His good works. You just have to have faith and believe, and not allow anything negatively to get to you, stray you off the path that you have in a relationship with Him. Don't never ever think that, you know, God doesn't love you. And by the way, the city of Austin is pretty awesome.
My world was empty before.
Christ came into my life. My days were lonely and dark before he came and brought the light, just like a song wanting to be sung, but there was no melody. I never thought there could be happiness in this world for me. But let me tell you that everything changed. Oh, we rearranged when Christ stepped into my life. Everything changed. Oh, we rearranged when Christ stepped into.
Thank you guys for watching. Just a quick update. All donations going to the Patreon will be given to the homeless that are interviewed in future documentaries. I'm open to all suggestions for how you'd like your donations given. Could be cash, food, toiletries, even a personal message. And we will be including one of these donations in each future Dregs documentary. So if you want to see your donation on there, go to our Patreon, links in the description, and make your donation and let us know how you'd like it given out. Thank you again, and God bless.
See, I never thought